Cloud. All right, so we've been here helping Beverly add new names to the You Reap What You Sow matrix, loading them in there, new entries all day, every day. That's what we want to see. So anyway, I got this morning, I was listening in on Robert's training, and Robert was announcing how many was it you said, Robert, you brought in yesterday? And then I heard you this morning actually had some that came in.
Yeah, we had 4 yesterday.
You had 4 yesterday?
Yeah,
Susan reported to you that she had
3
signups yesterday?
Yep.
Okay, so y'all are both marketing the same ad, right?
Yep.
Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, so I need a copy of that ad so I can put it up into the training area of the back office for everybody to get into and duplicate that. It's obviously working. And
I've already sent it to you.
Wonderful. And also send me any headline you're using with that ad.
I have done that also.
And what link are you sending with it? Which one is it?
The traffic exchange.
The traffic exchange.
Yeah.
The new one with the avatar.
Yeah. Right.
Wonderful. So, and you got your avatar on there.
Yep.
Wonderful. So, and then this morning in your activities, I was listening and you were getting hits. This morning, how many did you sign up already in the
Well, what I thought I had, I did 2 people signed up, but unfortunately it was the same guy and he was already on my lead list. So I'm not going to count him as a sign up because I've already had
one
him.
Though out of your activity this morning.
Yes, one.
The
yes.
2-hour time you were actually sitting there working, you already got one. And of course you've got ads out there from what you did this morning that may produce more before the day's over.
Yeah, that's right.
This is why we want everybody to learn what you're doing. You got 4 signups yesterday and Susan got 3. Guys, anybody who is not tapped in and learning what Robert and Susan are teaching you to do, you're cutting yourself short, number one, because they get results every day. Same kind of results every day, at least one every day. And this has been proven over the last 2 years that they've been with us here in the school. Multiple signups every day, typically at least 1 person a day. And most people are out there they're spending way too much time talking to people, way too much time conversing back and forth, trying to beg people in. Guys, all that Robert and Susan are doing is copying and pasting ads in particular places on these other traffic exchanges and pulling in people who are interested. They're already interested. They're ready to go. You don't have to drag them in the door. So an easy peasy way to get things done. Treat this like a job. Apply yourself 2 hours a day to it. That's all that they do, about 2 hours a day to actually physically doing something. The rest of the time, they're just responding to people that are messaging them. You want to get connected to every single person. Once you learn how to do what they do, you want to get connected to every single one of those people on Facebook Messenger. And you want to keep your Facebook Messenger open on your phone with that little bubble up there. I know people go, oh, it's in the way, blah, 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 no. You need to keep that Facebook Messenger open at all times. Set it in your settings, in your startup settings, that it pops up and it's on there all the time. You can talk to people as if you were talking to them on the phone. You can even do face-to-face calls with people. That is the most efficient communication source on the planet. The most. And everybody's on it. Everybody's on Facebook. If they don't know how to use Facebook Messenger, teach them how. Teach them how. You can make international calls for free on Facebook Messenger. Get connected to everyone on Facebook Messenger. It is your go-to, the communication highway. You must have it, and you must get connected to all your personally sponsored people to the school with Facebook Messenger, or you're just going to make life more difficult for yourself if you don't. It's my go-to. I need to talk to somebody. I'm going to Facebook Messenger to talk to them. I can send the same message to multiple people without using memory in my phone. Texting is out, guys. That's old school history. It's out. People don't go looking for their text messages. They're watching Facebook Messenger all the time. Use your Facebook Messenger. Get away from using text messages. It slows people's phones down anyway. You got too many people sending you messages and texting. It slows your phone down. It uses up the memory in your phone. You got to constantly be deleting stuff. When you send people messages in Facebook Messenger, it's forever in that line. I can go back years back and see things that I sent to somebody. I just keep scrolling through it back and back and back, and I can see to the very beginning when I started talking to them years back. You never have to delete anything there, ever. It's not using memory in your phone. Get away from that texting business. It is old school. Get up with the times. So that's the thing I encourage you to do with all these people as you're marketing. You're learning to do the marketing that Robert and Susan are teaching here every day. Robert's in here every morning at 8 a.m. Eastern time for about 2 hours. Susan's in here every night at right after our 9 o'clock presentation calls. She goes into one of the breakout rooms here on this Zoom call, and you can just join her in room 7 and ask questions and learn how to do what it is that they do. But first, you want to watch the training that's in your back office. It's in your school. It is in right at the top under your referral links. When you log into the school, get into this training first thing. Make sure you have at least listened to the first 3 videos of training on what it is that they do so you can get yourself set up. The accounts that they are using, if you haven't got accounts there, and even if you do, I recommend that you make an account in those programs that are talked about. So we're just going to go, oh, let me go back to that. Dang, I just messed that up. So go back in again. When you get into your back office, you're going to click on your financial journey right here, right underneath where your referral links are. Right here, your financial journey. Click on that. Come into Marketing the Crusade. Look for this folder, Marketing the Crusade. Crusade to Kill Poverty. That's what it's really all about here. So when you get into there, you're going to be looking for marketing techniques. Now notice the one over here is your memes. These are the pictures that you want to be using when you're advertising. So marketing techniques, though, will take you into the training that Robert and Susan do. So you'll find some training over here about Facebook phishing, but get into this. Robert Rome's trainings right here. So start with 01, go to 02, go to 03, 04. I'm still updating. I got to edit some of it, but then hit 5, 6, and then once you get these things set up, the first one here talks about setting up your marketing system. Watch this video, learn how to do it. The links that he talks about that you need to work with, go to your sponsor and get their links to these programs, to these traffic exchanges. Sign up with them. There are small referral bonuses available from these programs. I'm promising you, if you already have accounts here, you probably don't have anybody putting people underneath you in there, helping you get those little small referral bonuses. But if you will make your account here with your sponsor in those same things, just make you a new account. And then use that new account. If you've got an old account, it's probably a free account that you've been using. You can still use it. You can still go in there and use it to do some marketing. But as far as doing it and making upgrades, do it with your sponsor, because your people are going to come in here. We're going to teach them to do the same thing, and they're going to make their account with you, and you're going to get referral bonuses because they're going to be upgrading those accounts to get more advertising space on there. And particularly in the referral frenzy, everybody who activates that and then takes it to a lifetime membership, they pay the lifetime on it to get maximum advertising exposure out there. Well, that thing carries a $100 referral bonus. So we want to make sure that your sponsor gets it when you activate, and you get it when all your people activate. All you need is 2 people to activate that $100, it's actually $110 for each person that activates it with you. So that puts $210 back in your pocket out of the, I think it's like 237 you pay, or 27 you pay for a lifetime on that. So you get all that money back with your first 2 signups, really. So do the lifetime on that, sign up your 2 people, have them activate it too, and you're making all your money back. And then everybody else that activates it behind you, you're going to make another profit on that. So make an account with your sponsor in AAI there and activate it as soon as you can as a lifetime membership. So, but do it after you've got your VIP set up for the two two things that we're doing right now that we're building out. Get that VIP so that you're in there in the top positions of those two build outs, the avatar program. And I'm now opening up a new build out, guys, new build out. Today, we're starting the new build out on the NMAS plan that was a 3x6. I'm loading all the people that have been in the 3x6 are going in there first. And then we're going to let you guys, anybody who wants to come in that wasn't in the original 3x6 formation, after I crunch them all down, they're in the build out in the 2x formation, because we're converting that program to the same compensation plan we're using for the avatars. And this is the program, NMAS, Network Marketers Advantage System, is the program that will activate people's money train and allow them to put unlimited links in that money train. So I'm now starting the build out on that, starting with the people who were already enrolled in it on the 3x6. So as soon as I get them all rolled in there, then everybody else can start loading into it, as our programmer is working right now on activating that programming in there. So that'll go live too, probably about the same time, because it's the exact same programming that operates our avatar payout plan that's going to be activating also on your NMAS. Same calculator. So as he builds out that system, he's just going to apply it to both services. Bam, bam, you're turning on $120,000 a month. Everybody having one avatar and activating their money train. That cranks out over 120,000 a month to you, just at 60,000. And we know that's way minimum, because what it's really going to be is 65,534 plus all your referral bonuses, the extra $2 for the referral bonuses there. And anybody who's got 2 avatars activated instead of just 1, or 3 avatars, or they've got some outside customers going on there, whatever it is, it's going to just be adding another, you know, the potential to have $65,000 coming in repeatedly multiple times in the month from multiple different streams. 65,000. 65,000, that's my new favorite number. I know how to turn $20 into 65,000 multiple times over, month after month, multiple times in a month, and multiple times month after month. So that's where I'm headed, guys. I want to see everybody in here making $200,000 a month. You get your avatar program going, you get your money train going, you've got your GDI activated. You use your first free link on NMAS. Anybody with a free account that hasn't activated anything can put their GDI link. That only costs them $10 to activate that, and it's only you don't even have to pay it though for 7 days. So it's $10 after 7 days. So everybody just needs to make that account from the get-go and put their link to it on the money train, because you get 1 free link on the money train. Make sure it's GDI. That's your first thing you put in there. Then make sure you're in the build out on the avatars. That's already happening. In fact, today we just started putting people on the 10th and 11th level already under that, making that investor's position extremely more lucrative. Extremely more lucrative. We're hitting down now into the 11th level on that. Woo! We've only been at this less than 2 weeks, guys. Less than 2 weeks. Wow, week and a half, actually. So hot. So anyway, yeah, those 3 programs though, right there, you're looking at 65,000 from all 3. So that's 180,000 a month right there. How much did it cost you? $50. 1 avatar, 1, you're opening up your money train. So 20 and 20 and $10 on your GDI. And you're not even paying the GDI for 7 days. You could already have all your people in there offsetting the cost of that within those 7 days. That money hits, you know, those people are already bringing in more people. You know, you're in profit mode there. Now on your GDI, you're not going to get paid until the following month. So I'm going to get into some special trainings again about GDI, but you can find them all back here in this Google storage drive by hitting your financial journey you can get into some of the areas that talk about the training for the crusade, marketing the crusade. When you go in there, there's a lot of stuff about what we do with GDI. You can watch the videos about it and learn how it is that we are manipulating GDI to turn on money flow for everyone. We do things differently than how people do GDI. A lot of people will tell you, oh, I've been in GDI. Oh, I already have an account in GDI. My reply back to them is, I bet you're not making any money there. Why? Because you didn't make that account with us. We teach you how to turn the money on. We're going to make sure you have downline underneath you in there. You're going to see that thing produce $65,000 out of your $10 you pay every month, another $65,000 in your pocket. So the videos and the stuff that's already in here will show you how it takes you up to $20,000 very quickly. So anyway, you can watch those things to learn more about it. But, you know, $50, we're talking about 3 programs being $50 out of pocket to become, each one of them becomes $65,534. Each one of them. So that's every month you're getting that $65,000. That's just everybody having one avatar. They've opened their money train and they've activated GDI. You're getting $65,534 every single month out of that. Then you're going to put $6 out because it's just the right thing to do. And you're going to activate in the You Reap What You Sow program. Just $6. It's a one-time payment, not monthly after month. You know, it is a one-time payment. Money just comes back to you. So that one is talked about on your capture page in your back office, where it talks about the video, your capture page that, well, got my screen all messed up here now. So here's your Crusade to Kill Poverty training is right here, 102. Let's see, there's all kinds of stuff in here. This is in 101. You'll find all this information about what we do with the with GDI. But when you get into 101 and 102, it just, you know, this is all about creating the diversified income. But on your back office, under your that link, don't forget where that link is, your financial journey. You want to be sure you get in there and explore. Do a lot of exploring, because that is going to turn on money for you that is passive residual, reliable, and dependable if you follow this protocol. So the goal of all this is, if you follow the protocol, there's no way you can avoid turning on a $200,000 income quickly and easily. It can all be done in 15 days, guys, because we're structuring everything as a 2x force-fed matrix. As a 2x force-fed matrix, you're just, everybody just gets their 2. If they get them on their first day, like here's Robert got 4 yesterday, Susan got 3. See why you want to learn how to do this? They're not just getting 2 and stopping. They're creating massive spillover under everyone else. If you learn how to do that too, you're going to see yourself moving to that $65,000 so much faster, because your people who are slow, they're not doing anything. Maybe they made some accounts for some kids that aren't active. If you create the spillover, those accounts will continue to keep paying you, because there's going to be spillover underneath those accounts, forcing them to make money. And guess what? Anybody that doesn't send in new money every month to cover their $20, or, you know, well, guess what? Money still flows into that position, but they're not going to get it because they didn't pay in. You creating spillover underneath all these positions. You learn how to do what they're doing, you're creating spillover underneath all these positions. It causes them to have money coming into them. But if they don't put new money on the table every month, they're not going to get that money. They're not going to get it. Guess what happens? AAI is probably going to sell that position for a lot of money, because it's going to always have income coming into it. So people need to keep up with their payment every month. We're going to try to have it scheduled where it sends out reminder notices. You have a payment due in 2 days. You have a payment due in 2 days, but you need to be responsible and mark it on your calendar. We're not using credit cards, because we can't afford to have everybody do chargebacks on money we've already sent out to everybody else. So everybody has to be responsible for making sure they get those payments in every month. You're going to have to log into this back office and go back to the upgrade area and hit it again every 28 days. Every 28 days, you know, activate whatever it is you got to activate Keep it activated, because if you don't, for one thing, the services are going to be shut off. Your avatar won't work, and your money train will close up. The people underneath you won't be able to see. Your people that you sponsored in the school, they won't be able to see what's on your money train. It's going to close. When you make the payment, you know, if you miss the payment and you make the payment, now we are going to hold back $20 out of your earnings in the event that you don't put the new money out. It's always going to hold $20 back. It's never going to let you pull that last $20 out. Never going to let you do that. But if you want the money to keep coming to you, you've got to, if you want to keep possession, ownership of that position, every position in here is going to have spillover underneath it. Lots of spillover. Listen, we're working with name lists with over 100,000 people on them from multiple different platforms. The people that signed up in multiple different platforms, some of these are leaders in their companies. They have lots of downline. As we bring them in here, it's creating spillover under everybody in here, under every position. That's why it's so important that people get the next position as fast as they can. As fast as they can. That spillover is coming in. And then those people, they're going to be bringing more people. So every position in here is going to have the same scenario happening. Every single position. If somebody doesn't work it, guess what? Spillover's coming in. And if you haven't kept your payments up, you're never going to get a penny out of all that. And every position will eventually have enough people in it to collect 600 and that 65,000 that I talk about month after month after month. You do not want to lose that position over a measly $20 a month. You don't. Because it's inevitable. It's going to have that spillover. You need to hang on to that position for dear life. Your positions in this particular matrix payout system is probably the most valuable thing you're ever going to own. The most valuable thing you're ever going to own. Look at it. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface yet of our very big name list. And already we're putting people on the 11th level. The 11th level. Yeah. Tell me it's not going to fill up through 15 levels. We've only just begun. We're less than 2 weeks into this. Hello. Every position in here is worth a fortune. A fortune. You cannot let anybody miss out. Huh. Whoa. Make sure everybody gets there too. You get your two, and then make sure they get there too. And then those people need to make sure those two get there too. Every sponsor needs to take responsibility for making sure that their two get there too. This causes the perpetual growth that you want to see, and everybody taking responsibility. I'm going to get my two, and I'm going to help them get there too. I'm not just going to get my two and stop. I'm going to get my two and make sure they get there too. And so on and so on. Make sure everybody gets there too. Everybody gets that mindset coming in the door. I'm going to get my two and help two get two. It's just that simple. It is just that simple. So anyway, things are heating up. A lot of people are getting real, leaders are starting to learn more and more. We're getting more and more leaders coming in here right now. As of yesterday, I had a lot of phone calls with a lot of people, and they are like, wow, this is like, Unchained. Yeah. So going to be very, very exciting for everybody. And, the fact is, we're not just doing it with one program. We're not just doing it with one product. We're doing it with the ability to have multiple products pay out the same amount through this thing. So we know that at minimum, you're looking at $65,534. Absolutely. Because everybody's at least got one. Then we've got your money train, so that makes it two. Well, guys, that takes you up to over $120,000 right there with just your two who have two, and activating both of them. Total of $40 out of pocket. Of course, they're going to pay for the avatar. They're going to pay an extra $10 setup fee. So, rock and roll, man. Where do you know that you can go put $40 and have it become $120 a month, $120,000 a month in 15 days? In 15 days, because everybody put out $40. They didn't just enter one, they entered both. Same compensation plan. And then you got the GDI on top of it, the very same people over there. You're getting $1 a person. So guys, there you go. Another $65,000 a month right there. Rock and roll, rock and roll. All right, so very, very important that everybody get those VIPs and get in this matrix as soon as you possibly can. Make sure everybody knows when they're coming in on those view leads with you. If you're out there marketing it, make sure they know about buying these VIPs. Maybe send them the recording of the trainings. Yes, I need to get caught up on them. I will get them caught up, putting them in the Your Financial Journey area where the daily trainings are. But sometimes I put them on URLs and I send them out to you. You get connected to those people that are coming in on your leads and say, hey, you know, you signed up in the school. This was today's training. And shoot it to them in Facebook Messenger. I'm sending them to you in Facebook Messenger. When I send those out, they go out in Facebook Messenger. I'm also sometimes putting the YouTube link to them in your emails going out. You got people telling you they're not getting the emails. Please report to me who they are. I'm trying to get that all fixed. If anybody's not getting emails, I do want to get on top of that right away. It's very important they get the emails. So if you send people from your view leads area an email and it bounces back to you undeliverable, let me know, because that same email address is in our system and it's not correct. And I need to go in and edit it. I need to somehow try to get a hold of that person and edit it. Search them out in Facebook, search them out online, see if you can find them, let them know they put an incorrect email address in there. There's a typo in their email address and you're really wanting to get that resolved because they're missing out on things happening in this school. They need to understand that the school is absolutely free. They need to be able to access this back office. So please help me find those people that are not getting the emails. But when you see those emails come in and they've got those links in them to the trainings, I suggest you create an email list of all the people in your view leads and keep adding to it as new people come in. And every day, whenever I send out that those messages from the school that have announcements and here's a recording to watch, send it to them too from you. So they're getting it twice. There's better chance that they're going to open that email and look at it. If they got it twice, they don't know it's the same thing really, but you're forwarding it to them. So there's a better chance they're actually going to maybe open it and watch that training video. So we really want to pump up people attending the calls and learning what they need to learn here. Y'all are bringing in the people, you know, but where are they? Where are they? They're not tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. So they're still doing their old thing, whatever it was they're doing. Or they would be here, excited here, bringing more people in here too. That means there's a ball that's been dropped. There's a lack of communication, a lack of something that's pulling them in so that they show up here every day, just like you do with new people every day, new people, new people, new people. This is what you want to see. Not the same people every day. That tells me something's not right here. So I'm trying to get the emails out. I'm trying to get the communication out, get the trainings available to everybody, but you've got to be the main one who is getting it in front of their face. You've got to be the one who's encouraging them, sending them the notifications. Hey, have you checked it out? Have you been in here to look at what's going on? We're going to help you make money in network marketing. We're going to help you market what you're doing, and we're going to help you really turn the money flow on. Please watch these videos. When they do, they're going to show up here like you, and they're going to bring some more people, and everybody's going to make $200,000 a month. Everybody's going to be turning on $200,000 a month because everybody's going to be activating these 4 main things: their avatar service, the money train service, their GDI, and they're probably going to activate or sell another avatar. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 65,000. How much money is that? It's over $200,000 a month, guys, on how much money spent. 20, 20, 20, 60, $70, $10 for your GDI makes it 70. They don't have to do all of it at once, but eventually everybody will. Maybe they need to make a little money from one to be able to activate the next one, but they will activate every single one of them because it's a no-brainer. They're leaving money on the table if they don't. And then they're going to put $6 in the 14 Eagles how we manipulate that program, following us in there. And that means, and that's just a one-time payment right there. $6 one time comes back to you over and over and over. So when you get people come in here and they really understand what they've got, your capture page that got their attention talked about the traffic exchange, it talked about the avatars maybe a little bit, but it didn't express all of this. The only time you get all this is if you show up to a presentation call or you show up here to this training. So you got to get people in front of the whole package so that they can get, we can't possibly put everything that I put in here for you on these trainings and everything that I put into a presentation call on a capture page. It's too much information. It's too overwhelming. You got to get them to come to take the next step. Get them to take the next step. So put these training calls out there in the emails to them. Even though I sent it to you, don't assume that they watched it because it went out in the emails. Maybe they never verified their email address, so they're not getting it. But guess what? You have their email address. You can send it to them. If they didn't verify their email address, you sending it to them, oh, now they're going to try to figure out how to verify that email address. You can let them know. You can tell they didn't verify their email address. Make sure they have verified their email address or they're never going to get an email from us. You got to make sure they do that. I don't have time to do that. There's hundreds, sometimes hundreds of people come in every day that didn't verify their email address, but they are leads showing up. They came in because of some ad you put out there. They were interested in it, or they never would have filled out the form. Follow up. It's all in the follow-up. It always will be. This is called network marketing. You gotta do a little networking with people. Just let them know, hey, noticed you made a free account, your free account with Acquisition Alliance, but you didn't verify your email address, so you're not getting the emails. And I want you to know what's going on there. It's so exciting, and you can come in here for free. Come learn for free. They're helping us make money. They're helping us make money. Come check it out. Surely you can do that. If you can make a drive-through order at the drive-through window at McDonald's, you can do that. Just get them to verify their email address. Once they verify that email address, and if they didn't get the email, you let me know. I'll resend it to them. We'll trigger it till they get it. If somebody still doesn't get it, there's really a problem. It's usually because they got a typo in their email address when they put it in there. So you're going to discover that when you start trying to send them emails, they're going to bounce back to you, undeliverable. You need to let me know when you get that, when that happens, because I need to take them out of our system. That email address is not a good email. We don't want to keep sending emails to it. That jams up our SendGrid system when we do that. So we need to remove those email addresses that are incorrect. As soon as you can make contact with that person, they filled out the form. They took the time to fill out the form. Those can't be filled out robotically. They have to be filled out by a real life person. So, you know, get in touch with them, find them. They have a name on there. Sometimes they put in the right phone number. You can get on Skype and make long distance phone calls for free. I think WhatsApp as well. Call them. Say, hey, I noticed you made this account. Your email address isn't working. We're trying to get a hold of you. You know, this is a free account and we're just helping people make money. So we got some systems and some really cool stuff that they teach in the school. It's absolutely free. I just want you to be able to come to school and learn how to do this for free because they're going to help you turn on your money. They're going to get connected. They're going to quit hiding behind a fake email, a fake phone number, you know, those kind of things. If you can just get through to them, find them on Facebook. But anyway, make contact with them. We got a lot of people in here that have not verified their email address. They probably didn't know what happened. They got a thing, go verify their email address. They looked in their inbox, didn't see it. It's in their spam. Most likely it's in their spam. If it's not in their spam, it's because they got a typo in it. So, you know, we got to go in and make the correction. Anyway, get into your view leads area and look at all those people and make sure that you have made contact with every single one of them. You can print them out in Excel. There's an option up there at the top of the page. When you go into your view leads area here, I'll just go in here. There's an option to print your view leads out right up. Oops, got my right up here, Excel right there, over here in the upper right-hand corner. You can pull up your entire, it'll download, and you can pull up your entire leads area and write on it, print it out, write on it. Yeah, make contact with this person. Make little notes on it about that person. If you talk to them, oh, lives in such and such place, has 3 kids, mom just died. Make little notes so that you have a little reminder going on in your head about that person. You kind of start knowing who they are a little bit. So when you talk to them, make some communication with them, you kind of know who they are. They're going to be with you forever. You're building your forever team here. These are people going to be with you, riding behind you in this money train forever and ever and ever. And we're just going to help them turn on their money. The more people we help them turn on other people's money, who we help those people turn on other people's money, who we help them turn on their money, the more money you make. We don't sponsor people here just to see if they're going to stick. That is not what we do. We make people make money, and that's why we can eradicate poverty. And that's the bottom line. That's the reason for everything we do here, eradicating poverty. So never forget that, and just remember this: we are not throwing mud against the wall to see what sticks. When somebody joins you here, they're stuck in this area here forever, for life, and you have the opportunity to help them, not badger them, not try to drag them around, but actually help them. You have a formula here that will work to turn on their money flow, but they don't know that because they're not coming to school. You've got to get them coming to school so they'll understand the value of what's here for them. Then they're going to get to doing the very same thing we're teaching you to do, that you've learned to do, and it continues to just, the snowball effect starts to happen. Everybody starts learning to do the same thing. Everybody gets the same results, and everybody gets all the money, all of it. Not just some people get some of it. No, everybody gets all of it. Everybody gets all of it. We're here to move millions of people from poverty to philanthropy. We need to get the job done. And that means you got to care enough about these people to at least try to make contact with them and convert them in. We're going to save their lives. God can save their souls, but we're going to save their lives here on earth. Make life better for everybody because of it. So, got to reach out to these people a little bit. Got to reach out to them. It's just that simple. So anyway, I would start with working with the people in this view leads area. You can hit this where it says records right here. Go down underneath it where it says user code and flip it upside down. Start with the most recent people that you have brought in, that you see on there. Start with them. That's your low-hanging fruit. They're hot right now. You just got them. Make the contact right away. Work your way down the list to the old people. Try to rejuvenate them. We're sending out emails to try to wake some of them up. Some of them are finally, opening some of these emails. As I send them out, the more I send them out, the more they start popping up in here and taking interest in what's going on. We're hearing from more and more of them. So you start from the top, make contact with your new people, and then work your way down to the old people until you've hit everybody. But print that sheet out right there. Do that Excel thing and print it out and use it as a worksheet to write notes on as you talk to people. Make the contact, check them off. Yep, talk to this person. I know this person. Yep, got this emails correct, got them, and you've added their email address to an email contact list that you've got going. Now know that your email provider is probably going to block you from sending out massive emails. You may have to upgrade to some kind of an email service, and you're making some money here. One thing you might incorporate is an email service that allows you to put out mass emails. We use SendGrid for the company, and we send out lots of emails every day. 20,000 people are getting our emails. It costs me about maybe $200 a month, right at about 200, I think it is. So, you know what? Actually, it's under 100. We're right at like $95. Just paid that the other day. So $100, we're sending out close to 20,000 emails every day. So that's a good business deduction for you right there. That's worthwhile, because you will get blocked. What you could do is make yourself some email list and title them A through E and F through M or something like that, and have 3 different lists so you can add people to whichever list they would belong in alphabetically. and then you send the same thing out to all 3 lists, then you could do it that way. But if you got a lot of names like Susan and Robert would never be able to send all their people one, make one email and send it to all their people through Gmail. It will block them. You're only allowed, like, I don't know, 25 or 50 or something like that names on one email. I don't even know what it is. So anyway, that's the way you get around that. Make multiple lists and put your people in there alphabetically into those lists and then send them out. All right. So things are pumping up here. Programmers are diligently working to get our compensation plans plugged into the back office for you for the new build outs. I am really wanting to get the avatar program monetized and your NMAS as soon as possible. It's the very same compensation plan. So once he has it built out, the calculators are built out, we're going to be able to launch both of those simultaneously. So that it's going to be very exciting. And I really think we'll probably see that happen within this next week. So I'm praying for that, because I really do not want to have to manually launch this, doing the payouts manually. It's going to be a major undertaking. And then I would have to go back up, and any payments that had been made out, I would have to somehow get them into that calculator, even though they've already been done. And that's a lot more extra work as well. So in the meantime, just know that you can get these avatars, you can start using them, and it's only $20 to get them right now. You're not even having to pay the setup fee on them. It's just a $20 payment. You can order either of the 3 generic avatars that you're seeing us feature on the evening calls. So we have Sarah, who is going to be marketing the Crusade to Kill Poverty. She'll be put on your link up here, Crusade to Kill Poverty, this referral link right here that talks about what we do with $6, turning it into thousands and thousands of dollars reoccurring. And then we have Traffic Cop Dave, who will be put onto your traffic exchange link. Now, one thing about marketing the traffic exchange link is that you want to make sure you're also involved in the pre-build of the, you have a VIP in the pre-build of the traffic exchange. So that being a separate compensation plan, a separate program, the traffic exchange is totally separate of AAI. We're pre-launching it in AAI. So that is a $20 payment to get the VIP there. You want to make sure you have that if you're going to order Traffic Cop Dave to go on your traffic exchange link. So make sure you do that. You can go ahead. I would say if you can only afford to do one, if you can only afford to put $20 somewhere, put it in the avatar VIP build out first. Get yourself, the most important thing to get here right now is the VIP for the avatar build out. If you've only got $20 to work with right now, the first thing you want to do is put it into the VIP build out right now, because that is the hottest moving thing ever. And that's going to be the first thing that launches. It's going to be the first thing that launches, that and the money train. You could put it into the money train too, either one. The avatars are the money train, either one. You put it in the money train, it's going to activate your money train so that you can put unlimited links in there. I mean, the NMAS. The NMAS stands for Network Marketing Advantage System. What it does is open the money train so that you can put unlimited links in it. But get in one of the 2 of those, because those are going to be the hottest thing. Those are the 2 things that everybody coming in the door here is going to activate immediately. Immediately, they're going to activate those 2 things. So that's the order of which I would do it. If you've only got $20 to work with, put it there. If you don't have $20 to work with, at least make your GDI account so you can start picking up spillover from other people as they're making their GDI accounts. So $10 on that will get you in there. If you can't afford to do that, you absolutely need to put $6 into the Reap What You Sow program, which I help you set those accounts up right here. You just come in here to the Zoom call. This is open 24 hours a day, and I will help you find out where your sponsor is. In that build out, we'll find the lowest position underneath them and help you activate an account there. So I just need to know the username of your sponsor in the You Reap What You Sow program. So it's their, what it is their 14 Eagles user ID, but the user ID from where they made an account here. They may have made an account previously in 14 Eagles. I need their user account for the one they made here with us, because we're building this as a 2x4 SPED matrix. I need that user account. So anyway, this is the system. You know, everybody needs to put $6 into the for what we're doing with 14 Eagles, how we're manipulating that. Everybody needs to get that account open, because it's just $6 and it's only one time, and it will come back to you over and 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 over again. You'll never pull money out of your pocket ever again there. It's just $6 one time. That's it. 3 little payments of $2 each. That's it. That's all the money you're ever going to spend there. Everybody needs to activate that. Everybody, everyone. First of all, that money's going to come back to you over and over and over. Second, it's just the right thing to do. Maybe that should be the first thing. But, you know, what it is every time somebody activates there, it affects a whole line chain of people all the way up. Many of these people couldn't afford to activate any of these other things. They're in third world countries. So as you activate your $6 there and you activate your account there, you're causing a chain reaction that causes all those people up above you to advance to the next level of earning. So they too then can come in here and activate these other things that are $10, $20. When $6 is more than some people can afford, you know what we're doing here is going to help them. A lot of people have had money paid forward to them, activating their accounts in that program so we could push them into thousands and thousands of dollars of income. That's repetitive. It keeps coming in over and over and over. So that's just the right thing to do, is to put $6 in there and be part of that. So, and then work your way up. If you can't afford anything more, you know, as soon as you got $10, you can put into GDI, get that GDI in there. As soon as you can afford $20 to activate your avatar program, get into the, at least get into the pre-build here on it and reserve the next position so you can collect spillover. Get in there as soon as you can, because these things are building out. The people are coming in and you don't want to miss out. So get there as fast as you can. Now, there is a position being sold at the very, very top. It was set aside and we started building underneath it. Everybody is underneath that position. And I'm just going to pull it up here. I'm about to raise the price on it. Let me see, I got to get into this area. Okay, here we go. So today we started putting people into the 10th and 11th level underneath that investor's position. Everyone who's coming in is already in there. It's pretty much full through the 6 levels, completely full, all the way through the 6 levels, completely full. There's a few spaces left on the 7th level, but there's already people down on the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th level, because some people in here have been bringing in more people of their own. So it's causing depth to grow in those, what I call them, runaway legs. So as this is building out, the value of that investor's position is going up. It will be the first position that collects $65,000 here at minimum. So this is on the avatar program. Now I may do another one of these build outs also on, as we open up the money train on this same type of compensation plan. I'm going to do another investor's possession over there. But because every single person is going to activate that thing too, it's just a no given. We've already seen that. We've had people paying $30 a month for the past year to activate the money train. So we're now dropping the price down $10. You know, everybody activates the money train. They want to be able to put all their links on there. So I'm also going to open up another investor's position on that as well, as we launch this new aspect of the money train. So now some people may ask, well, where's all this money going to? The people are paying for this. Programmers are expensive, guys. All of this stuff that we're doing can't be done without having programmers. They're expensive, especially ones that do good work. So we want to take very good care of our programmer, because why? We can't do anything here. None of this would exist if not for our programmers. So we want to take very good care of our programmers and on an ongoing basis. So That's the purpose for why we are selling these investor positions and building them out. So you, though, get to take advantage of the long-term earnings of these investor positions. If you buy into one of them, you buy any portion of one of them, you own that portion forever. As it continues to build and more money comes into it, you every month, all week, all month long, every day, new money's coming in. Because new people are joining and they're activating more avatars. Some people now already have 3 avatars. They've already ordered Scarlet. So we have Cobb Dave, we have Sarah, and we have Scarlet now. So as people have 2 or 3 avatars, you're doubling and tripling the money that you're making for every position that somebody does that. Some people may have retail sales out there with multiple customers. So we know 65,000 is just the minimum that any position here is going to be earning on the avatar program. So this investor's position is going to be the first one that hits that $65,000. And it's got people already on its 11th level. So as this all happens, if you're buying a piece of this, as it gets monetized, you're going to start getting payments every 24 to 48 hours, whatever money that comes in on a day. So day one, everybody pays their $20. Within 24 to 48 hours, everybody who earned a piece of that is going to get paid. If you own part of the investor's position, you're also going to get paid your part of that. The next day, whatever new business comes in, more money's going out the door. In the next 24 to 48 hours, all that money's going to be dispersed. The next day and the next day and the next day. So you're going to be getting paid on this investor's position every day. New people coming in, you're getting paid every day. You're getting that money as it comes in the door. So if right now, the investor's position, if you wanted to buy into it, you could get today and today only. After tonight, the price goes up. The price is going up at midnight tonight. So if you want part of this investor's spot right now today till midnight, you can get 1% of it for $50. You can get 2% of it for $100. So anything between $50 and $100 is going to break down. Actually, we don't want anything in between there. It's got to be 50 or 100, and then you can do increments of 100 on up. For every increment of $100, you'll get 2%. So you get 1% for $50. If you jump up and pay $100, you'll get 2%. We don't want increments between 50 and 100 though. It's got to be 50 or 100. So at $100, every $100 that you spend up to $500, you'll get 2%. So if you sent $200, you would get 4%. You spent $300, you get 6%. If you spend $500, you get 10%, plus we're going to give you a 2% bonus on that. So that's going to give you 12%. For $500, you get 12%. $1,000, we're going to give you 30% of it. 30% for a $1,000 payment. That's a big chunk of it. A big chunk. So you're getting that much every day. But you're getting that much out of that 65,000. You're getting that much. If it generates that 65,000, which it will be, month after month after month, that means that month after month after month, you're getting 30% of that every single month. Do the math. That's about $1,300 a month. $1,300 a month right there at 30%. And you're getting it month after month after month. Not bad for a $1,000 investment. Forever, for life. For the life of AAI, which should never go away. There's no reason for it ever to go away. So anyway, you can buy those today at those increments until midnight tonight. Tomorrow, midnight tonight, the price changes. It's going to go up. It's going to go up. More and more people are finding out about this. More and more people are coming in. That investor's position every day becomes worth more. So the price will be going up. Once 100% of it's all sold, there won't be any left. But I'm going to tell you right now, nobody else will be able to get into it. After 100% of it's sold, nobody else will be able to get into it. But it's never going to be cheaper than it is today. That I'll guarantee you. So if you want some of it, I would grab it as fast as possible. Get it now. Get it now because it's going fast. So anyway, I'm going to cut this recording off here and let's get into some, well, I don't know, I'll leave it going. Let's get into some Q&A. Who's got questions? Anybody? Anybody with questions? And let me see.
Hello.
Hi. Ooh,
Hey.
Joseph.
Morning,
Hey.
everybody.
Yeah,
Real
good
quick, I'm
question.
on my little Uber run, Uncle Uber run this morning, but while he's in there, I have a statement. I want to reiterate the importance of GDI in our network of things. I'm working on some things. Soon as I get to cruising altitude, I'm going through the turbulence of the clouds right now, but I'm still elevating. And as soon as I get there, there's some things that we can add to our GDI site that is just going to increase the value so much. But I think there are some things that will allow us to reach out and penetrate our markets and increase our GDI membership. I mean, our AAI membership with that. And being that it's $10 and it still has that $100 bonus in the 7-day period, you know, that's some revenue generating activity that we can use to grow, because I'm just going to give you just a little hint. It's possible that we can give our avatars their own home on our GDI site. Therefore, you'll be promoting your pages, and within your site, you'll have your links to all of the things that AAI is promoting, such as traffic exchange and the matrix for for the avatars and whatever else that Lisa puts on the plate. We'll be able to offer that on your GDI page, all at one place. And every link that's on that page goes to something that you're promoting here at AAI. And so that's what my thought is for utilizing that GDI asset to tie all the other stuff we are doing together. So whether it's 14 Eagles or whether it's the Activate, whatever program comes, we'll be able to have a centralized place for that. So that GDI tool is very instrumental because you can install WordPress on there, and WordPress has tons of plugins, tons of third-party developers. It's one of the largest platforms that people are using to develop robust sites. So you have all that power right there in your hands for that little $10 increment that is going to pay for itself real soon once you start deploying that. Because you'll be able to tell the realtors and your other clients, not only can you give them a link to their avatar, but you can give them, a separate page that does more than just promote the avatar. They could have banners to the other services or the other companies that they own or whatever. So that little piece of digital real estate can be very, very valuable. So I just wanted to stress that if you haven't gotten your GDI account set up, make sure you get it set up. Go back and revisit that, get your papers in so that you can get your compensation, go back through the part and make sure that all that stuff is set up. And that 7-day $100 bonus, that's still there. That goes on for whenever. So whenever you start someone, it starts that 7-day process, and you got that period to get 5. Every time you get 5 within that 7, that's $100 coming to you. But that's also $5 more every month coming to your downline. 10 of those GDI is free. And now you're going forward. And so just think, if you had an avatar attached to every one of those GDI accounts, so then you got 10 avatars circulating and so on and so forth. So I just wanted to put that in your mind to think about that GDI asset. And then, we want to try to, like I say, make all of these assets pay for themselves so that they become revenue streams. It's not that the avatar is free, it's that the avatar will earn you money. The avatar will pay for itself. And after it pays for itself, it begins to earn you money. And that's where it is. So it's not free, but it will pay for itself. It will earn its own keep. I got a little text thing like that, and I'll pass Lisa later, where I'm coming from the avatar saying, the more you put me to work, the more money I'll make for you. The more places you send me, the more people I bring you back, and so on and so forth. So it's coming from the aspect of, like Lisa did with Scarlett, Use me. Learn to use me. I'll do most of the work for you. You don't have to talk so much. I'll take care of all this. Send me all around the world with a click of a button. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that in before we left that portion.
Wonderful. Yeah, great. Wonderful. It's going to be amazing, guys. And your websites at GDI are what we're going to use for your customers to order avatars. When you're selling, going out there to promote selling avatars to doctors, lawyers, real estate agents, attorneys, fitness trainers, whatever, anybody you want to bring from the outside market that might have, a business that they've got a website for, you're going to want to try to sell them an avatar. There's going to be a bigger commission on that. It's going to pay the same money into the compensation plan. Every sale that anybody makes outside of AAI, not using capture pages of AAI, but going on to avatars, going on to other people's websites out there, they're going to carry a different kind of commission structure, but they're also going to put another dollar in this 15-level compensation plan. Every single sale is going to do that. So, but we're going to use your GDI websites to install those order forms in there for that. So that's the website the general public is going to see when you're marketing the avatar service and the other services that go along with all of that. So we're going to be putting those GDI websites to work for you. So you're going to actually, make that $10 make you more money every month, a lot more money. Plus you're going to get paid on every person who activates their GDI account as well. So we're going to crank some serious money out of GDI. We're going to show GDI how it's really done. Anybody who's ever been in GDI, make sure though that they have other accounts there already. They shut those accounts down. They're probably not making any money there. They probably don't have any downline there. If they do, that downline's just dropping out left and right. So they need to come in here and then bring what they got left over there on in through this way, including their sponsor, So yeah, pretty soon we'll have all the people who've ever been in GDI under this group of people, because nobody does it like we do it. Anyway, awesome. Anybody got any questions? All right, so I'm going to pull up the pledge, and we will respond. Yes.
All right, good morning.
Morning.
I was wondering how
Are you still there? Did I get lost? Hello.
No, I hear you.
Okay. I guess her mic went off or something. Joanna, I don't know if you can hear us, but your mic is dead or something there. Getting no sound. So if you can find your sound back, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the pledge, and then maybe you'll get your sound back on. See what happened. All right, Beverly, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Do I have my screen share going? Don't think
No.
Okay, here we go. All right, there we go.
Okay,
Everybody
everyone.
wants to unmute and repeat after Beverly.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I have been blessed
I have been blessed
Been blessed
with the knowledge and the weapon
with the
with the
knowledge
knowledge and the weapon.
that will eradicate poverty
that will eradicate
Will
poverty
eradicate poverty
simply and easily.
simply and easily.
simply and easily.
I have the power
I have the
I have the
power
power
and the solution
and the
and the
solution
solution
to help end the problems
to end the
to help
problem
in the problems
that poverty breeds.
that poverty
that poverty
breeds.
breeds.
I am an intricate part
I'm an
I am
intricate
an
part
intricate part
of ending the suffering
of ending the
of ending the
suffering
suffering
of millions of people around the world.
of millions
of
of people
millions
around
of
the
people
world.
around the world.
I respect and honor
I respect
I
and honor
respect and honor
the privilege and ability
the privilege and
privilege
ability
and ability
that has been bestowed on me
to be bestowed
that has
on
been
me
bestowed on me
to make a difference in poverty.
Make a difference in
Make a
poverty.
difference in poverty.
I will not waste time.
I will not waste
Will not
time.
waste time.
I hasten to the call of duty
Hasten to the
And
call
hasten
of
to the
duty
call of duty.
and pledge to give my best
and pledge to give my
And to
best
give my best
every day to this cause
every
every
day
day
to this
to this
cause.
cause.
and the interests of all mankind.
Interest of all
All
mankind.
mankind.
Before my God,
Before my
For my
God,
God,
who wants his people to prosper,
who wants the
who
people to
wants his people to
prosper,
prosper,
I make this pledge.
I make
I
this
make this
pledge.
pledge.
Simplify.
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 I am grateful
I am
I
grateful
am grateful
that money comes to me
that money
me
comes to me
in increasing quantities
in
in
increasing
increasing
quantities
quantities
from multiple sources
from
from
multiple sources
on a continuous basis.
on a continuous basis.
I am a money magnet.
I am a money
I am
magnet.
a money magnet.
I earn $10,000 per month
I earn
I earn
$10,000 per month
$10,000 per month
from network marketing.
from network marketing.
I am healthy.
I am healthy.
I am wealthy.
I am
I
wealthy.
am wealthy.
I am happy.
I am
I
happy.
am happy.
I am love.
I am
I
love.
am love.
I am success.
I am
I am
success.
success.
I am prosperity.
I am
I am
prosperity.
I am abundance.
I am
I am
abundant.
abundant.
I am money.
I am
I
money.
am money.
I am the universe.
I am the
I am the
universe.
universe.
I am amazing.
I am
I am
amazing.
amazing.
I am
I am
that I am.
that I
that
am
I am.
Every day,
every day
Every
in every way,
in
in
every way.
every way.
I am getting better and better.
I am
I'm
getting better and better.
and better.
The Lord is my shepherd.
The
The
Lord is
Lord
my
is my
shepherd.
I
shepherd.
shall not want.
I shall not want.
This is the day
This is the day
is the
the
day
Lord has made.
the
the
Lord has
Lord
made.
has made.
We will rejoice
We will
We will
rejoice
rejoice
and be glad in it.
and
and
be
be
glad
glad
in it.
in it.
I allow the energy of wealth,
I allow the energy of wealth,
prosperity,
prosperity,
abundance,
abundance,
compassion,
compassion,
and empathy
and empathy
and
to
empathy
flow into my heart
to flow into my heart
and life today.
and
and
life today.
life today.
If I thought the thing I want comes to me,
I thought
I
the thing I
thought
want
things I
comes to
want
me,
come to me,
but only by action do I receive it.
but only
but
by
only
action do I
action do I
receive it.
receive
So I
it.
think big
So
So I think big
and act on it daily.
and
act
act on
on
it daily.
Amen.
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 God, we thank you for this day and this moment. We thank you for this opportunity to continue this fight to eradicate poverty. We thank you for everyone that is here this morning, and we just give you the honor and the glory. And we ask that you would just direct us, guide us today, give us the conversations to share, give us the things that we need to add to our repertoire to make us better, and help us unite as a family and continue to grow worldwide. Recognize what we have and put it to the best use for all of mankind. And we just thank you, ask you to continue to strengthen Lisa and all of those of us connected that are dealing with bereavements and other disappointments. Help us to be encouraged and to know that this too shall pass and we will get to better days. Till we meet again. Amen.
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 And so it is. All right. God bless everybody.
Okay.
Right. See you shortly.
All right.